Hey Kimchis, and welcome back to Kore-Desi.
And today we are coming back with a very interesting video which is about plastic surgeries saving careers of majorly Chinese artists.
Oh my god.
So let's see.
I think the beauty standards are still the same in China and Korea, right?
Almost. Here we go.
This is what I consider to be a disturbing trend in plastic surgery, where you're taking beautiful young women and surgeons are performing aggressive, invasive operations to their faces to change their appearance.
All of them
now, these
start
procedures
looking
create
same.
permanent scars above her eyebrow and in her eyelid, not my.
Let's start with something uncomfortable, not something polite, not something filtered, not something safe. Let's start with honesty. Every time a new Chinese drama drops, the comment section turns into a courtroom.
The chins are same.
They all look the same. That nose wasn't natural. Why is everyone getting the same jawline? And before the first episode
how
even
she
finishes,
turned out
the discussion shifts
after her
from acting
surgeries.
to anatomy.
Her jaw is too long.
What did she
Pause
say?
for it. But
No,
pause for a
you are
second.
not.
What if
I
you're
mean,
asking
I
the
don't
wrong question?
accept this face.
Instead of asking, why are Chinese
She's
actors
Angela
obsessed
Baby,
with
no?
plastic surgery? Maybe we
Why
should ask,
you-
what kind of industry creates this pressure? Because obsession doesn't grow in peace. It grows in pressure, in competition, in comparison, in constant evaluation. The entertainment
cute,
industry in
Bailey.
China is enormous.
She's
It
a baby.
produces historical epics, romantic
I mean,
fantasies,
for now, she
youth
hasn't
dramas,
touched her
crime
face
thrillers
so
at a
aggressively.
speed that feels almost mechanical. Platforms like Tencent Video and IQOOYI compete aggressively for views, rankings, and online traffic. For years, a very specific beauty template has dominated mainstream casting.
And their
Pale,
makeups
glowing
are
skin,
nowadays
a slim
disastrous. Disastrous. I mean, especially in their award functions, it's too artificial. I don't like
Oh
it.
yeah, there were some videos I remember.
At least when they are in dramas, it is still a subtle makeup and a natural makeup, and we can still see their natural features.
Yes.
But when they come for award shows, all of them look same, all of their makeups are same, and they look bad. I mean, I cannot accept this makeup trend, whatever it is called, dunya makeup or whatever.
I remember there was a influencer in China. She used a beauty filter, which changed her completely. And one day the filter was glitching, and she lost like half of her followers just because she wasn't looking pretty.
I mean, this is absurd that
It's
beauty
like
filters are
before and after totally drastic. You were peeling off something from your face, and your face like
prosthetics and everything.
your face was looking like this V-shaped.
Can we please?
And then
V-shaped jawline, double eyelids, a high, straight nose bridge, a small, delicate face that photographs flawlessly from every angle.
Not acceptable.
And
All
when
of them
same
start looking the
features are
same.
repeated again and
she's
again
looking
on
like the male
screen,
sitting beside her.
audiences start to believe that's what beauty is. But here's what we don't see. We don't see the auditions, we don't see the casting
Even men have
directors
started
scanning
looking
headshots
same.
Yeah,
like
their
product
lips are like
catalogs. We don't
the
see
bow
the
arrow shape.
Her face is a little too round. His nose doesn't project well on camera. She looks ordinary next to the lead. Ordinary. Imagine hearing that word when your dream is to be extraordinary. Thousands of acting graduates enter the industry every year. Thousands more join talent agencies, hoping for a breakthrough role. The competition is not intense.
The nose.
It's ruthless. And when thousands of talented people are fighting for limited
I
spotlight,
mean, when they all
tiny
enter as
advantages become
youngsters, they
survival
have
tools.
unique faces.
Now add modern technology.
But the moment they start,
High-definition
like
cameras
they enter
don't
their
forgive.
20s or late
look at this pretty
20s,
young
all of them
woman.
start looking the same.
Yes, and there's
They don't even wait for aging to happen. Like if you have wrinkles or something, then you go for
yeah.
Botox and anything.
You don't create your own identity before you, and
Yes.
changed. And it's very, for me, it's very difficult when faces start looking similar. So people who are bad with names, and I'm
bad with faces, and I am like, okay, all of them start looking same, and this happens. I am from a certain race. These people are from a different race. So what happens when we are interacting with different races? People of a certain race look quite similar to us, so it's
similar
like
among themselves.
Yes, so it's like all of them are looking same.
Yeah, and all the standards are same, so all the faces are then similar.
Yes, like for another race, we Indians, it's like all of us look like Priyanka Chopra. Like the people were saying, like all the actresses look for all Indian actresses are like Priyanka Chopra for them.
Yes, and then but there is so much diversity. But if we start getting the same beauty treatments, then of course we are going to look same.
And in fact, this is also happening in our own Bollywood. Like the young generation which is coming, they are all looking the same, which is unacceptable.
Not even the young generation, the older. So at least in India, I feel there was a generation which touched their faces after a certain age. Now youngsters are like, okay, we enter, we do one thing, and then
maybe in fact in Chinese industry they are facing the same thing.
Looks like she may be getting a little something done. Oh dear God! What are you doing to her face, Dr. Amy? So this is her actually blinking, and you can see that's how far she can close her eyes. This is just not right. Some of the plastic surgeons in Asia are fucking insane. I love being a plastic surgeon, I love my specialty, but this type of work, honestly, it just pisses me off.
They magnify every pore, every asymmetry, every uneven contour. Lighting is harsh, close-ups are tighter, screens are bigger. What once looked completely normal now looks imperfect. And when your face is your career, that scrutiny isn't casual, it's constant. But the real pressure doesn't end on set. It multiplies online. On platforms like Weibo, fans don't just watch, they analyze. They compare childhood photos to red carpet appearances. They create side-by-side edits. They zoom into screenshots and circle.
It's disastrous, whatever she's looking nowadays.
After fame. Speculation.
I don't like her now.
Sometimes it's makeup, sometimes it's weight loss, sometimes it's lighting.
Her nose and especially the under eyelid area. This was not there. I think this is fillers now.
Imagine waking up to thousands of strangers debating your jawline. Imagine your nose trembling.
I liked her round face.
Imagine reading comments that say, she upgraded her face. He finally fixed that flaw.
I think natural beauty is the best, and if people can't appreciate it, then you don't need to exist, honestly.
This isn't unique to China.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at South Korea's idol system.
Let's talk about plastic surgery and aespa, Blackpink clone from SM. Let's start with Giselle. I think I see eyelid surgery, rhinoplasty, and facial bone surgery, including buccal fat. For Karina, who I think is so beautiful, she had eyelid surgery, rhinoplasty, and facial bone surgery. For Winter, who I think had the greatest transformation, she had eyelid ptosis surgery.
They don't even look the same as what they look like as kids.
Jenny, Ning Ning, probably had eyelid surgery and rhinoplasty. Let's do the numbers, and those of you who want to start a new K-pop band,
that was good. In context advertising.
Really blocked out due to, como se dice, trauma. They injected me with fat dissolving chemicals in my thighs. I was at the Korean grocery store today, and I don't know what it is, but every time I step foot in there, it triggers all of these memories. So we're gonna talk about it. I moved to Korea right after I graduated high school in 2018, and originally it wasn't for the purpose of getting signed to a company. I had done multiple auditions when I was like 13, and every audition that I went to, they wanted to take me to Korea, but I wanted to go to school and I wanted to finish high school. Fast forward, We're in Korea, I'm 17 years old, and my dad was like, why don't you just do an audition for fun? So I went, and they immediately were like, oh, we have this group that she'd be perfect for. I don't even think it was a month later that I signed a 7-year contract. So the group that they wanted to put me into, they had been training together for like years before I even came into the picture. So we were called a pre-debut
7 years
group.
is a huge time.
It was a whole process just sped
Long
up,
time.
and that's when things start going downhill. Also, I'm eating these little spicy anchovy rolls because, again, Korean grocery store nostalgia, and I haven't had this in years, so cheers. That was like a little rough breakdown of everything, and I can definitely go into detail if you guys want. But today, walking around the grocery store, it triggered the memory of where they injected me with fat dissolving chemicals. They injected me with fat dissolving chemicals in my thighs without me knowing. I didn't know what I was showing up for. There's definitely a beauty standard. I grew up a competitive dancer my whole life, literally since I was 8, and then I did cheer in high school. I was just always active growing up, and that's gonna create some muscle in my thighs, you know? But I remember they told me to show up to this office, and they were like gonna like check you out, basically. Like they were just saying like, oh, they're gonna see what work you need to get done. And I'm like, I don't want any work done. Also, this was years ago, so my memory is like a little hazy, especially since I blocked out most of it. I show up and they take me to this room. All I remember is them carting out this giant little, like, literally looks like a propane tank, but these giant tanks filled with fat dissolving chemicals that they were going to inject into my thighs. It was like 3 needles in each leg, and it was connected to this tube that was connected to that tank. My thighs swole up 2 times the size that they were, and essentially they told me that I would pee out my dissolved fat. I remember being so nauseous, and I still had to go to dance practice. That was a time in my life, and if you guys want to hear more, we have 2 years to get through.
Oh damn.
That was horrifying.
It was not something I expected to end with, but yeah, I mean, this is a huge debate and not a good one. And not only Chinese or Korean industry, like every industry, even Hollywood today or Bollywood or any other industry you see.
Yeah.
This has become a trend.
I feel
The more scientific advancements there are in terms of surgeries and all, people are like, they are forgetting what they are born with.
and it's
And they don't want to keep it.
rise of consumerism as well.
Yeah, it is sold basically. It's marketing. It's sold through your favorite idols, that there is a certain way you have to look, and then you aspire to become that.
And in every industry, I think every actress, which is true, which they say in Bollywood, 99% of the people in the showbiz, like who are the face, they have done some kind of like procedure.
And earlier, you know, actresses or any like singers, they used to get famous for their one weird facial feature.
Oh yes, maybe distorted teeth.
Maybe their big nose or their giant eyes or anything, like it would be something of a weird feature of theirs for which they would get famous for.
Yes.
And now that is looked down upon.
Yeah. Why? Like, who is to decide that they
Yes,
have to
like
look
even
the same?
we have like such a big Indian nose, and I mean, I would never like to change my nose. I would not like that stupid
Pointy,
flat button nose.
She would be like, where do I take my breathe like air in?
No, it's not like that. But yeah, it's not required. Till the time you have any problem with your certain body part, it's not required.
It's very rare thing. Genetics are different, DNA is different. So you're born with something very different that no one has. Why do you want to look like somebody other? It's like copy paste.
Yeah, it's like you are looking, all of them are looking identical products from one clinic.
Doctor's art.
Clones basically. Not cool. And honestly, in the new K-pop groups, I can't recognize faces.
Oh, yes, that's
of
very
all the
difficult.
girls. I mean, I find all the girls looking same.
Yes, the new ones.
Yes, they don't have any feature which is like I can't remember their faces because I already have a problem recognizing faces, and if they all look same to me.
And then on top of that, they do the same makeup. It's not like the makeup is done in a way that, oh, you have beautiful eyes, let us focus
enhance your eyes.
Yes.
And if somebody has beautiful lips, let's enhance that. You know, there's a certain way that everybody's makeup has to be done as per their features. And if you are doing a generalized makeup on everyone, then the problem is with you, not with the person.
We saw something very different from whatever we see. Like,
yes, this is something very different. Yeah, we have never tried watching something like that before. Okay, guys.
Bye, Kimchi. See you in the next video.
Please let us know if you want us to review anything like this more, and if you want something of your own to be reviewed, then please drop in the link in comments. Okay. Bye.
Like, share, and subscribe.